Hey y'all. I hope everybody's good. Hey Donna. You might be my only one, but at least somebody's watching. I, sorry about that. I'm going to have to run get some water, like just a tiny bit of water. I'll be right back just in the hall here. Okay, I'm back. Okay, so you've seen the title is called um, yes, you're in charge, Donna. You take over, girl. Um, it's called a dirty pour because I guess because it's kind of what somebody might call messy. Not really, but it's a non-toxic method for the first layer of your cup. So I have a stainless steel tumbler here that I have um, prepped by painting it. I do not sand my tumblers whatsoever before painting them. I know some people do. So far, I haven't seen a need to, but that's not to say that I won't eventually. But what I'm going to be doing while I'm talking to you is just pouring my paints that I'm going to be using. And what's fun about this is you mix all of these paints together and you pour it, and I'll show you how we pour it over the, what you do is you set your cup on there and you have all your paint, you layer your paint in one cup and you set it on there and then you let go of it and it pours down, and it's a surprise every time how it's going to come out. No two cups will be alike. So I'm really excited. I've been wanting to try this. And so I'm going to do it tonight, and I wanted to do it live because I was wanting to get some interaction going on. I see that there are 4 watching, so if you're watching, please say hello. You don't have to continue to chat if you don't want to, but I would at least love for you to say hello so I can see who's here. But I am right now, like I said, I'm putting, and I'll show you guys what paints I use in a little bit. I'm putting some paint in my cup, and I'm covering the bottom there, and then you add just a little bit of water, and you add your water so that your paint will flow down here. And I probably just put too much water. Probably gonna have to add more paint to this one because you want it to, I don't know, it might be okay. You want it to be able to flow. If you don't put water in it, it's not going to flow down the cup. So I think, yeah, I think that'll be okay. You don't want it to flow off your cup, but, you know, you want it to stay on there. So there's that one. So I'll go to my next one. Cropping Dimples. Hello, how are you? My name's Robin. I am doing a dirty pour tumbler. Do you do tumblers? I just started recently and I am in love with it. I'm a paper crafter usually, and I do still paper craft. I actually just made a card last week, so I am still paper crafting. never tried. Well, if you think it's, you know, I never had any either, and last week I thought I'm going to try this. So not last week, but a couple weeks ago, I thought I'm going to try this. So I did, and I'm in love. And another reason I went ahead and tried it was because I really had most everything that I would need. The only thing I really had to buy was I just made a mess. Oh Lord, I got paint everywhere. I had to buy a cup turner, and the first one I bought was off of Amazon, and I think I paid like $50-something. You use a stainless steel tumbler that have the lids. The lids are like this here, and you can get them at Walmart. I've picked them up at Michael's. They have them in 20 ounce. The ones at Michael's are 20 ounce. At Walmart, you can get them in 20 and 30. This pink, I might have got a little bit too thin, but I don't plan on using a whole bunch of it, so I think it'll be okay. And this is my first time. I've watched videos on this one, this method, but I haven't done it yet, so this is going to be new for me. Yeah, I love the colors. I'm gonna put some, I think I'm gonna put some glitter in some of the paints as well. But yeah, I love these colors, and my plan is to, of course, it'll have a layer of epoxy on it, at least one layer, if not two, probably two, or maybe three. It just depends on what I end up doing with it. But the good part about this, the beginning of it, is that you don't have to mess with chemicals, so you don't have to worry about the gloves unless you just don't want to get your nails messed up or something, and you don't have to worry about all that other stuff. So this one here is called Patina. I know you'll like that, Donna, because I know you like to use that color in your mixed media. I don't think I got that one mixed up very good. Ooh, about to make a mess. But I think I'm going to put some glitters in these too. But my plan, what I was going to say was, after it dries, my plan is to add some, excuse the bottle, is to add some, I'm sorry guys, some chunky glitter. I'm just not sure yet which one I'm going to use. So I've got a lot of paint in this one. I'm going to have to add a little bit more water, I think, because it's not going to flow if I don't. I love this color. It's almost about the color of the cup. I used a Krylon paint. I think it was called Aqua, maybe. And I hope this works. If I get it too thin, it's going to just fall totally off the cup. If it does, I'll just start over. It's no big deal. I've got another cup. But you mix up all your paints, and you put just enough water in it to make it thin enough to flow. That's why I'm adding the water, because I'm going to dump it from here. It's called a dump or a dirty pour, and I'm going to dump it from the top there, so it's going to need to have some liquidity to it. Let's see, what was I going to say? Here. Oh, I know, I was going to say that this paint here, which is the first one that I mixed, is a color shifting paint, and I want to pick up some more of these when I find them on sale. I like to pick up, some of the paints can get kind of a pricey. Those color shift paints I think end up being about $3 or $4. And that's, you know, you can use the acrylic paints like the Apple or the folk art. They're at like 50 cents at Walmart, or at Hobby Lobby and Michael's. You can get, you know, paints for like $1, $1.25 in these bottles, and a bottle will go a long way. You know, you could probably do 4 or 5 cups. If I use these same colors, I could probably do 4 or 5, maybe more cups. This is a metallic here that I'm using. It's a purple metallic. And then I'm going to use this last one here, I want to put a little bit of white in it, is a metallic pearl white, which I think will add some pretty colors. I hope none of these colors muddy together. I watched several videos on this, and I seen where when people put some colors together, they muddy each other, and I don't know about how to know that. I mean, I don't know if there's colors that you just don't mix together or what it is, but anyway, I like this purple. It's really pretty. Okay, and then the metallic white, or the metallic pearl. I've got some beautiful glitters that I'm not sure which one. I might mix a couple together, but I had gotten this one right here is called Ocean Treasures, but I don't think that my paint, I don't know if this will be good or not. I'll just have to wait and see, but I do want to do a chunky glitter, and I know you couldn't see that paint real good, or I did a haul and put these glitters on my haul and showed them. You can kind of see. And this is glitter from Glitter Chimp. They have over 600 glitters. I said in my video, my haul video, over 300, but I've seen on their website where they have over 600 glitters. So they are rocking the glitter world. I actually think they are like the biggest glitter supplier as far as mixes in at least the United States, if not the world, because I know that they sell internationally. And they're a little family-owned company. Caitlin and Michael are the owners. They have a YouTube channel called Tumbler TV, where you can check out her tutorials there. She's really good. And then you can also, yeah, you can go light to dark. I don't do them in any order. I think people do like kind of go light to dark. That's a good idea. Or dark to light even. Didn't even think about that. I have a little bit of a thought process on what I'm going to do, but we'll see if it comes out. But Michael, her husband, and she just got a warehouse, and they are sending out tons of glitter. They put up 3,000 bottles of glitter into stock the other night because they had gotten some new colors, and they're just about out of all of it. So they stock several times a week. And I'm going to check all these right quick to make sure they're okay. But they put up stock several times a week. And they sell it pretty fast. That one's still a little bit too liquidy. Try to put some more paint in it. You can, though, like you said, go dark to light or light to dark. However, like I said, this is my first time, so there's really no way to plan how you want it to go. I guess you can try, though. I'm not going to use a lot of the pink because it's just not flowing like I want to, and it's not really a color I want a lot of in there, because I'm hoping the glitter that I use will have just enough pink to bring the pink out, the chunky glitter that I use. Okay, so I think I'm going to move my water out of the way, And I'm going to put some of this glitter here. And I've had this, well, no, this is glitter from Fun Stamper's Journey. I'm just going to put a little glitter in a couple of the colors. And mix that up, and then I'll start layering my paint into my cup. And it doesn't take much of that glitter. It's real fine, and it doesn't take much of it, although I don't see a lot in this. I'll see a little bit, which I don't want a whole lot. I want just a little bit of the glitter because I don't want it to be overwhelming. But I would like some sparkle. You know, that pink's almost too liquidy. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and start layering. So I'm going to put the pink towards the bottom. So let me go ahead and put some of this metallic purple in my cup. Put some white, or the pearl white. And you do not mix it up when you put it in. You just put it in and leave it. And try to put my little sticks where I don't get paint all over them. I've already got paint on them, but I'm going to clean it up right quick. Lay it on the side where I didn't pour it from. See the pink. I'm going to try to pour it in a couple of different places in here. Like maybe in 4 corners, if that makes sense. Yeah, it's really almost, I'm afraid it's going to run right off the cup. So I think I'm only going to put it in here one time and see how that comes out. Then I think I'll do color shifting paint. I'll put it right in the middle. And then on top of it, I'm going to put this patina. All of these are acrylic paints, but there are different kinds of acrylic paints. Like this one is a chalk paint. So it's going to have more of a matte finish. Okay. I'll start over with my purple. And then I think I did my white. I think I'll go ahead and just dump a little bit of this pink right in the middle. It's so watery. It might kind of help everything flow since it's a little bit. Night Crafter, is your husband going with you on your visit? Hey, Janice. You can do a dirty pour with acrylic paint as well on a canvas. That's what kind of interested me when I first seen it. was somebody done it on a canvas. Okay, now, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take one of these popsicle sticks and I'm going to wipe it off because I'm going to need it and you'll see what for in just a moment. Okay, so this is the tricky part. You hold this here and let that paint flow down to the bottom before you let go of it. Give it a minute to flow. Oh, I hope this turns out good. It's starting to come out the bottom of my cup because there's just not a very tight seal, which is fine. I'm going to go ahead and let go of it. And that is the dirty pour right there. So it goes down the cup. And so far, I love what I'm seeing. I think I'm going to try to get some of this paint off. And I'll show you in a minute what you do to get it to go because it's not going all the way. Yeah, that pink, it went fast. It's already at the bottom of the plate. I knew it would be. I'll show you what you do. Look at that. Isn't that pretty? The paints are all combined in there. Okay, I'm going to let that sit there just for a minute. Okay, so what you do is, I don't know about around there, I can't see, but on this side, I definitely need some. So what you do is you go halfway in. You go halfway in and you pull the paint. And then you push it over that side. Then you can go from this side, do the same thing. And from this side. And there's not much left once you do those first two sides. There's really not a lot left. You can see that I have some areas exposed there. So I'm going to put a little bit of paint that I've got left here. If I can get some to come down. And I will put it here on top so I can make sure this gets covered all the way. That purple is so pretty, and I do have an order to do a purple tumbler, and I'm not much of a purple fan, but I'm excited about the purple tumbler. Really excited about it. And I know you guys can't see the sides, but I'm going to try to show it in just a minute. Try to put some of this pink on there too. And then we'll do that same thing here. Let's do this. As that pink sets, it's getting thicker. And then you can take this here at the bottom. I have got to find something to use because this scoop right here might work. I should have brought a spoon in, but you just kind of put it right up against, pick it up or scoop it up and put it where it's not on your cup. And actually then you're mixing the colors. The trueness of this pour is going to be more at the top where you poured it initially, because when you scoop it, you're mixing the colors and they're not flowing natural, if that makes sense. I done my hair today, but if I had makeup on, I would have done it where you could see me, and then I could have done two different views and you guys could have seen. It's really pretty though. I like how it's turning out. If you can see what's in the plate right here, that's what it looks like on the cup. It is really nice. I am liking it for sure. So pretty. And then you let it dry for till it's dry. I'm probably going to let it dry overnight, and then I'll see how it's going tomorrow. You can actually, this can be a very simple tumbler by pouring this and letting it dry. Put you a coat of epoxy and you can stop there, or you can do a coat of epoxy, a decal or initials or whatever, and then epoxy again, and you have a tumbler. I'm loving the method. I'm going to see if I can, I'm going to take my camera down so it's going to be shaking for a minute. I want you to be able to see what I'm seeing. You see the purple and greens there. Then on this side, you have the pink and the patina and the purple. And I see that right there. I'm going to move that because I don't like it. But under epoxy and some chunkier glitter, it's going to be beautiful. I hope I got you guys back where you can kind of see. I have to move it out a little bit. I'm going to keep putting the paint, and I need to pull off whatever this chunk is right there, that pink. I don't know if it's just dried paint or what it is. But this is fun. It doesn't look like any of these colors muddied, so they must go pretty good together. I think like your orange and yellows and greens will muddy like into a brown color maybe sometimes if they're mixed with certain colors, but I don't know that for a fact because I'm just not that good with, you know, paints and stuff. So I hate to say because I don't know for sure, but I just know what I've seen on some cups that folks have done. I'm loving these colors. Pretty. I will definitely post the picture of the final result. You'll make sure you get everything, every area. And being it's painted, it's easy to see. So it's not hard at all. I told my daughter to watch. Kirsten, are you on there watching? You can at least say, hey. Hey, hey. She's here with me. We're in North Carolina, and if you watch the national news, I'm sure it's on there. We've had some really heavy rain, and her house got flooded, and so she's staying with us for a few days till things get cleaned up there. She rents, so the landlord, I think, was already there today. My husband went and got her. Her dad went and got her, and I think before she left, he was already there. So hopefully they'll get her back in there soon. It's got to be completely dry because otherwise there's going to be mold. Our basement flooded, but it's concrete. It'll dry. A lot of our roads are shut down, and it's been a weekend. A lot of bridges out, and a lot of 3 roads that I can take to go to work are going to be impassable for me to go to work. So I've got to take an alternate route that's going to take me a little bit longer, but it's okay. I'm thankful that I have a job and that I can get there. You know, I didn't even think I could have, and I think I will, take some paint from down here and put it there. Can I always do that scrape method again if I need to. But I also want to have enough up there. I don't want to have so much there that it's going to be hard for it to dry. I can still see the color of my cup at certain places, so I want to be sure that it's covered. The bottoms don't show that much, so it'll be fine. But my paint is starting to dry, so I better kind of just leave it for now. Because everything on the cup is covered, and it looks very good. I'm really tickled with my first pour, my first dirty pour. So what do you guys think about that? I think it would be fun on a canvas too. So, and the colors on the inside, oh, look how pretty that is. I don't know if you can see it, but it is. Can you guys see that? So pretty. I'll move it closer. There it is. So that's kind of the colors on the cup, and I really like it. So, do y'all have any questions? There's 5 watching, but I only see 3 on here. I'm probably one, counted as one. Maybe. I don't know. But anyway, y'all, thanks for joining me. I know it wasn't a very long live, but a lot of people, you know, like shorter videos, and I thought I would just hop on here while I did this and let you guys see what I'm doing. I really appreciate you talking to me. And what machine are you talking? So you don't put the, sorry Donna, I just seen your question. Yes, I will put it on the cup turner when I put the epoxy on it. I will put it on there to level out and dry the epoxy. But right now, it'll just sit right here on my desk and dry overnight. And then it should be ready for me to add Mod Podge and glitter or epoxy or whatever I decide to do. I'm not sure yet. I'm going to have to figure out what glitter I'm going to use and go from there. So, but yes, eventually it will go on the turner because it will definitely have a coat of epoxy on it. So it'll have to go on the turner. Okay. All right, guys. Well, thank you so much for joining me. I will be back. I hope that you'll be watching for my videos when I do them live like this. Please subscribe if you're not already subscribed. I know most of you are. And let's see, I guess that's it. I hope everybody has a great week and a blessed week. Stay safe, and I will talk to you guys later. Good night.